So I got this really charming device. It's called the RetroGaming by Anbernic. I did set this up beforehand just because it does take a bit to set up a Android device, but to my surprise, it wasn't too bad with this RetroGaming. So the features to this Anbernic RetroGaming is that they do have a Unisoc TA20 6nm 8-core ARM SoC. Not sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure that's a high-end Android CPU. They have 8 gigs of DDR4 RAM, 128 gigabytes of internal storage. There's a micro SD slot. The screen, here's the best part. The screen is 3.95 inches, pretty close to 4 inches. It is pretty square, and that's what makes this device looks so unique. With these square screens, the arcade games look great on it. Gamecube do have black borders, but they're not too bad, especially when you just set the resolution to 720 by 720. So with RetroArch, you do have these black bars. I do like adding these overlays on it just because it felt really nostalgic and looks pretty cool to me. They have dual speakers at the bottom. There's also a 5200 milliamp battery, so you can look at about 7 hours of light play. The RetroGaming also comes in stock with the Android 13. So when I got this Anbernic RetroGaming, it does come with a case with like interior modes that fits the RetroGaming perfectly. So it's nothing really special. It's kind of mid-tier, a bit low maybe, and I like using it just because I don't like having my devices kind of like loose in a bag. So I just put it in this case and then just put it in my bag. So the RetroGaming feels really great in the hands. You can see on the back there's like these grooves that can fit your fingers on. There's also some texture to these pads too, so you're not really going to lose your grip when you're holding the device. This device being $160 seems pretty expensive, but if you look at it, it does look good. It feels good in the hands, it looks good, the screen is squarish. It's just, there was just like some sort of nostalgia feeling whenever I see this device, and I just wanted to like pick it up and start playing all my old games from like SegaGenesis to like Gamecube. If I want to like push it further, PlayStation 2 games, it's nice. The buttons are very nice. The only con to these buttons to me would be the analog sticks. They do stop a little bit, you know, that it feels like it gets stuck, right? Feels like it gets stuck. It doesn't like go all the way around. It's not a big issue to me, like I can still work with it. And the other issue is the light leak. For some reason, I did see online that a lot of people were having light leak issues, but if we were to look at mine, I feel like they fixed that as well. So I don't really see any light leak issues. It definitely has a nostalgic feeling to it. I mean, look at it. It has Famicom colors on it. Isn't that pretty cool? I think it's pretty cool, right? Yeah. There we go. It's a pretty cool device. You know, small, fits in my hand pretty well. Has these rounded back to it, so I can hold it pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, it just feels really good in the hands. Most of the emulators are already set up. I did see a guide online that says I should probably just start fresh and delete these emulators that's already on the device. I just did a fresh clean install and deleted all the emulators on it and then reinstalled the emulators that I needed. And that's the RetroGaming by Anbernic. They've been coming out with these cool devices every time, and I say this one by far would be my favorite just because of that vertical screen again, and also the way it feels in your hands. But yeah, $160 is not that cheap, but when it comes to GameCube emulation and PS2, it's not too bad. It's pretty powerful for its size, and the form factor it's in to emulate PS2 and GameCube, I think it's pretty much on point. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys are going to pick up the RG Cube just to emulate GameCube and PS2, or if you guys are going to wait for the new leaked Anbernic RG40XX. It does look pretty similar to RG Cube. I don't have much to go on off of that. Great way for you guys to help me out with this channel is to subscribe right down below and share this video to someone you know that wants to emulate GameCube and PS2. And maybe they'll pick up the device too. Who knows? Thanks. Peace.